Before this video starts, and in case you're wondering, I just wanted to let everybody know that these reviews are based off of the first episode so as not to spoil the rest of the series for those that might like to watch this in the future. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Are you tired of burning water? Are you tired of seeing your friend cook amazing meals while your microwave has become your best friend? Do you wish you had an outlet for amazing cooking that you can enjoy without having to cook yourself? Well, sit back, relax, and get ready for some food wars! Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars in the West, is a cooking anime about Soma, our chef for the evening, learning the ins and outs of cooking under the guidance of his father.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
Well, dang. What do I talk about now? Review the first episode!
Yes! Yes! Come to Papa!
Let's get started. The story is fairly simple, showcasing Soma's talents early on as he battles his father to see who can make the best fried rice. Spoiler alert, his dad wins. She knows what I mean. Quick question. Does this count as softcore food porn? Does this count as soft? It wouldn't? No! Anyways, the restaurant takes a turn for the worst when the urban life planner shows up to try to convince them to relocate or sell their store, and obviously Soma says no. And guess what happens next? The store gets trashed, and she shows up demanding sustenance like the vulture she is, and Soma freaking delivers in spades. This is where the show gets intense. Cue the cooking! The animation here is flawless, and the artwork is more than beautiful. It's almost sensual, as Soma goes throughout the motions of cooking his current dish and making each scene more mouthwatering with anticipation on his current work. I love the fact that he not only shows his work, but he also tells us what and how the ingredients work in his dish. I mean, look at this. I'm eating right now and I'm not even hungry.
Are you also married?
I understand how someone might not care for this type of animation, but for whatever reason, it just hits a joy center in my brain that sparks up every time I watch this.
If I don't love it, I don't swallow.
So the story moves along after the bad guys are defeated in a delicious gushing of flavors. And who else shows up in the aftermath but his dad with some news? He's leaving! What? But of course, they would introduce one other character that might have some significance only to be like,
bye, Felicia.
So we end with him heading towards Totsuki Academy and realizing that his future is about to change in a drastic way, as animes like this do. And that's the story, but how are the characters introduced? Well, poorly. Most animes try to introduce at least 2 or more reoccurring characters in the beginning, but Soma has the only reoccurring spot, but he's the main character, so I feel like that's kind of cheating. Remember that girl you thought you liked? Pfft, gone. Dad? Pfft, gone. Restaurant? Gone. Bad guy? Gone.
But why? Why would you do that?
So, it's really more of an origin story for Soma, and that's cool, I guess, but I would have liked to have seen a bit more out of the main cast in the first episode. Thankfully, the episode is extremely entertaining, so this matter almost feels trivial in hindsight.
Anyone can cook.
Food Wars gives us this concept early on by showing us that Soma makes bad food just as well as he makes good food, and he learns from his mistakes to better his dishes. Not only does this show give us serious moments and ideals, but it also knows how to make a joke. And I realize that having the character's foodgasm is a bit silly, but that ridiculousness is what I think makes this show even funnier. I don't think I've ever imagined food like these characters do, but that's really just a personal opinion. So all in all, the story is okay. It's a classic finding one's own strength kind of story, and I think they're telling it well through Soma, especially with throwing us for a loop when he loses right off the bat. The animation The animation is phenomenal, sensual, delicious, mouth-watering, an eye and stomach orgy that never stops, and honestly, I don't want it to. The characters fall a bit short since Soma is the only person we're really introduced to, but he was represented well, and I can appreciate that. Personally, I was in a state of happiness that I never left from start to finish, and for me, how fun the anime is very important. So I give Shokugeki no Soma an 8.8 out of 10. Hope everyone enjoyed the show, and stay toasty. So that was the very first episode of Weeaboo's Corner, and I want to give a special thanks to Curious Nesca, who helped inspire me to actually work on this video, and I want to give a special thanks to Angel Mikey, who did the artwork for the faces. If you'd like to see more of what I do, click on the right for some Raytum gaming. It's not the best, but I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that button down below. And if you want to stay updated, hit that little bell so that way you'll always know when new videos are coming out. Stay toasty, my friends.